In today's video we will talk about the United Kingdom Recession 2023. So make sure to watch the video till the end, and if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon, so you won't miss any future videos we upload. The UK will enter a recession until the summer 2023. Economists have advised. Britain's frugality is anticipated to shrink by around 0.2%. Each quarter from October through to June coming time. This prolonged profitable decline will affect in a 0.3% fall in the gross domestic product, GDP, for 2023 as a whole. The EY Item Club prognosticated in its Afterlife cast. Frugality enters a specialized recession when its GDP falls for 2 or further successive diggings. In contrast to its earlier summer prognosis, which predicted the economy would expand by 1% in 2023. The Economic Forecasting Agency has dramatically revised its projection. A combination of high energy prices, surging affectation, rising interest rates and global profitable weakness have driven up the liability that the UK frugality will face a recession until the middle of the coming time. Still, the threat of a severe downturn has been reduced by the government's energy bills cap, EY Item Club said, meaning that it'll not be as bad as former recessions. The government interposed in early September to put a ceiling on energy bills at £500 a time for the typical menage, and has since pledged to cover a proportion of soaring electricity costs for businesses as well. The move is set to ease the pressure on menage inflow and help the collapse of businesses that would else be unfit to go the mounting bills. Likewise, formerly high affectation eases, the weaker pound boosts exports, and the Bank of England's interest rate hikes end GDP should return to growth in the alternate half of 2023, EY said. The frugality is also anticipated to expand by 2.4% in 2024 and 2.3% in 2025. But the group advised that there's a threat that growth could be dragged down by further profitable shocks. Howell Ball, EY's UK president, said, "There's no mistrustfulness the UK frugality faces a delicate period ahead, with global headwinds adding to domestic pressures. The tableware filling is that the government's intervention on energy bills are anticipated to limit the extent of the downturn, while ONS data suggests that homes have access to a larger bumper of epidemic savings than preliminarily allowed. Still, the cast does have some big downsides, with the eventuality for fresh surprises or increased global insecurity adding new walls to growth. Businesses will need to suppose truly precisely about their severity and plan for different scripts, while also being alive of the support they give to their guests and workers." The energy support package is also anticipated to constrain affectation, which could peak at just below 11% in October, lower than the 15% that it could have hit without an intervention. Still, periodic affectation is still anticipated to outmatch pay envelope growth until 2024, meaning that people will see their disposable inflows squeezed. The decline in spending power over the coming time will be the biggest drop since the 1970s, EY advised. But by 2024, affectation will fall back to below the Bank of England's 2% target, dropping to 1.8%, according to the cast. A Goldman Sachs profitable cast spelled further trouble for Liz Truss as judges downgraded Britain's profitable outlook after Kwasi Kwarteng was removed as Chancellor and the High Minister reversed a snap in pot duty. Bloomberg News reported on Sunday, "We reduce our UK growth view further and now predict a more substantial recession, taking into account weaker growth instigation, significantly tighter fiscal circumstances, and the advanced pot duty from coming April." Bloomberg cited the investment bank's report as saying, Goldman revised its 2023 UK profitable affair cast to a 1% compression from an earlier cast for a 0.4% affair drop, with core affectation seen at 3.1% at the end of 2023, down from 3.3% preliminarily. The cast comes as the Bank of England advised on Saturday that interest rates might have to be raised in advance than originally anticipated to attack affectation. Governor Andrew Bailey said the bank will not stagger to raise interest rates to check affectation, and revealed that he'd formally spoken to new Chancellor Jeremy Hunt, saying the brace had an immediate meeting of minds. As goods stand a moment, my voguish conjecture is that inflationary pressures will bear a stronger response than we may be allowed. He stated at a gathering in Washington over the weekend that, in August, the bank is due to advertise its coming decision on interest rates on the 3rd of November, and numerous investors suppose it'll either raise them from the current position of 2.25% to 3% or conceivably 3.25%, both of which would be much bigger moves than usual. In his speech, Mr. Bailey substantiated the request fermentation that followed the government's mini-budget, adding, UK fiscal request have endured some violent moves in the last multitudinous weeks, particularly at the long end of the government debt request. This has drawn attention to shortcomings in the planning and organization of a significant portion of many pension finances. The Bank of England has had to intermediate to deal with the trouble too. The stability of the fiscal system, our other core ideal. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please like and share it with others. We will meet again with another interesting topic. Till then, stay safe and stay happy.